Hello, this is Craig Brown from the Brooke Hancock Jefferson Metropolitan Planning Commission, and I am here with Dolly Grady of Dolly's in Dillonvale, Ohio. We're going to talk to her about a couple of things. First off, this is a really interesting place. You do a couple of different things. You are a hair salon owner and also an artist. I see a lot of wonderful pieces around the room.
Yes.
Can you tell me a little more?
Well, I teach art on the afternoons or on Sunday. And right now I've learned a new way of art, and that's the color pour art, and I just love it. Anybody can come in and paint as good as me or anyone else. It's just a matter of you pick out the colors and come in and start pouring. I provide all of that. And of course you'd have to make an appointment for the time, but have a wonderful time. No two people leave with the same thing. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. That's art. That's art.
How long have you been here in Dillonvale?
I opened my salon in 1963, and I'm from Dillonvale. I worked all over the United States before that for 2 years. My husband was in the service in the United States and out. I learned all my mistakes 1,000 miles away. By the time I got here, it was getting pretty good.
So, COVID-19 was an experience that you never had before. Can you tell me a little bit about how you worked with the shop, how things went around town, your perspectives? Just kind of go.
I think, like everybody else, the bottom dropped out. I was used to people coming in, and no one could come in, and it was probably some of the loneliest months of my life and other people's lives, you know. In fact, I'm just now seeing customers from March of last year, and their hair's halfway down their back. And because they didn't go anywhere, I thought I had failed them, but they just never left their home. You know, for whatever reason. So now it's like going to church, getting people back. I hate to say it that way, but that's what it is, getting people back.
So what sort of governmental restrictions did you face?
Well, the first one was, what people didn't realize was, if I'm right here on Main Street, if I was caught cutting hair, that was a $700 fine. And I had people calling me up and twisting my arm and this and that, and I said, no, I just can't do it. There's no way I'm going to make $700 to pay for that fine, so I absolutely didn't. There were ways of getting around it, but I didn't have one. I'm right on Main Street. I live right here, you know, and that was it. Wearing the mask all the time was hard, but I did it for them, and I hoped they would do it for me, and I'm so glad we're done. I am so glad we're done. I'm so glad of sterilizing every last thing. It's wonderful.
Are the customers coming back?
Slowly, very slowly. But I'm not the only salon like this. I was surprised to find that out. You know, unless you're a big fancy place, I don't know. Several salons have quit. I certainly should, but I live here, so I don't. I like people. That's all there is to it.
So you know some folks that have gone out of business and don't plan on opening up?
Well, if they haven't gone totally out, they've cut way down. They've cut down to 2 days. And I live here, so I don't see any sense in that. I'm here all the time, like a fixture.
So what do you think the future is going to be like? Do you think people will do anything differently after this?
I would hope so. But I don't know. I really don't know. They fought all the masks and everything, so I don't know. I don't know. And I don't know how we can convince the young people, 20 and under, to get those vaccinations. I don't know why that is, but I guess I'm tired of suggesting it. I went and got mine, nothing happened to me. I got the one and done, walked out of there, and I was fine.
Well, thank you.
And 3 weeks later, I was so thrilled. I could open that door, and I didn't wonder who was coming in to bring me one, because I had been vaccinated. I was free. You know, that's it, free. I'm free.
Well, thank you so much for your input. We appreciate it.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. What a day. I'm sitting here drinking coffee, feeling sorry for myself, and in walks this wonderful guy.